with another daily Bitcoin DCA because USD just ain't the way. It's currently September 21st, 2025, sitting at block height 915,769. One Bitcoin will run you 115,544-ish dollars, and $1 will currently get you 865 sats. The network is still looking good. Hash rate is over 1,000. Average block time target is still 10 minutes. 23,000 plus nodes up on the system holding it down. Fees are low. Great time to consolidate them UTXOs. Market cap still looking good, 2.3 trillion with a whole lot more to go. And everything's still running smooth. If we take a look at our Z-score for the last update, 2.27, still hovering in them twos, not oversold, not overbought. Trying to figure out which way we're going to go from here. If we take a look at our floor, slowly climbing up, 52,764. It's up like $20 from yesterday. We want to continue to see this blue line just trend upwards. That's for people that are holding. That's to our advantage. That's to our favor. That means the floor is getting much higher. That's what we want. If we take a look over at some technicals on the weekly chart, RSI still in the 50s, sitting at 59. Price has just been trending sideways pretty much since about July now. So if we take a look over at BITI, price still in the 18s. We hit them 17s just briefly. Been hovering in 18s ever since I've been DCAing into this. And if we take a look over at the numbers, Bitcoin accumulated, this ladder is slowly starting to climb up. So before we have 4 zeros, now we're down to 3 zeros, just slowly accumulating. Current value, 1183. This is day 12 of doing this. $12 has been deposited into the account. So it's down. If we're basing it off of how much has been deposited in this time frame, like I said, the only time this was in the positive was on this day right here. And then as price has been going back down, we've been also accumulating at the bottom as well. So that's also working in our favor, right? We don't want to just accumulate in this 117 range, or necessarily knowing that in this almost 2-week time frame that 114 was going to be the bottom and 117 was going to be the top. So like I said, this is things that, for the most part, people don't have the time to be watching price, looking at charts every day. So, that's why DCAing is just the way for majority of people to go. If we look at our Z-score, slowly coming down. In this time frame, we've hit a high of 2.34, and then we haven't seemed to go above that, and then a low of 2.17. So still keeping an eye on that, and just going to continue to keep accumulating the dollar a day over in BITI until we hit a Z-score of 0, and then we'll do a mass buy, see how much Bitcoin is accumulated, see what price we can get in at, and continue on the wheel moving forward. Weekly RSI still sitting at 59. Weekly RSI has been looking the same as price has been pretty much trending within this $3,000 range, 114,000 to 117,000. And as we look at our floor price, the 200-week moving average slowly climbing up about $40 from yesterday. And we want to see this number continue to grow. I'll be very happy when this number reaches 100,000. It's going to be unfortunate because how much Bitcoin will be able to accumulate at that point. But once we're at that floor price, we'll probably be, no telling at what price will be, what it will take to get us moved up, to get the 200 weekly moved up to 100,000, what Bitcoin price will be at. So it's going to be interesting when that time comes. over at BITI, the inverse of Bitcoin price. So when Bitcoin price goes down, this price goes up, and when Bitcoin price goes up, this ETF price goes down. So this is how much has been accumulated so far. Can't accumulate anything on these days. It's the weekend. The stock market is closed. It is an ETF, so it goes off of, the times that the stock market is open are the only times I'll be able to purchase. So I'm still just adding to this account. So tomorrow I'll be doing a buy of $3 when the market opens. And that's another beautiful thing about Bitcoin is it doesn't get turned off. We don't have to wait, for these for the stock market to be open. We don't have to wait to see if the company is going to release any new products, what the CEO is going to do, who it's going to be, if they have any scandals going on, and it's available to the entire world. The stock market is only available to a very small few Americans, and then a few other people have access to be able to trade within the U.S. stock market. So another beautiful thing about Bitcoin. If we take a look, everything lines up. Here's the count, 1183. The accumulation of Bitcoin number is going up. That's what we want to see. Here was the buy. Got in at 115,602. This is how much was accumulated at the time of purchase. This is how much. $1. They took their 1 penny fee, and then nothing shaken with BITI since the market is closed. So these numbers will look a little different tomorrow once the market opens, and we'll see what Bitcoin price is doing. And until then, I'll catch you guys again tomorrow. I'm out.